I realized something when I was reading through Exodus 1 to 3, and it's just talking about like the story of Moses. And right from childbirth, it was so obvious that God was with Moses, even when he was unconscious. I mean, he had favor with the princess, he had favor with God. And when you get to Exodus 3, when God appeared to him in the form of a burning bush, and God told him, this and this and this is what I want you to do for me. Moses was like, but God, I'm not qualified. I'm not ready. Why me? I don't even deserve your grace or your favor. And I'm not worthy enough to be called your servant. But God is like, no, I want you. I love you. Like, I want you to do this, and I don't want any other person but you. And another thing is that Moses planned his life, like, his life was good. He had a wife, he had a child, he was a shepherd. His life was okay. In fact, his of life was like good, but God's plan was better. And I'm sure Moses didn't even know that he was going to be known as one of the most popular stories in the Bible. And and he was obedient. That's another thing. Unlike Jonah that ran, he was obedient, and it would have been a lot to take in for him that he should go and rescue people against Pharaoh, and he had his daughter. So when he had his daughter, he told God, God, I can't do this particular thing because I have this and this. But God said, no, I'll be with you. And when he even asked that, what do I see when they say, who told me to do this? You. And God said, I am that I am. No questions asked. And I love the story a lot. It kind of relates to our lives too. Sometimes God tells us to do something and we're like, but God, why me? Why is it that you love me so much? And why do you keep on giving me this favor and this like grace and this mercy? But God is like, if you knew how much I loved you, that's basically what I wanted to say today. The plans of our lives are easy, simple. It's inside our comfort zone. But the plans that God has for us usually pull us out of our comfort zone. But at the end of the day, it's much better than our plan. And God's plan is not easy or a smooth journey. It is a rough road. You're going to face challenges, obstacles, so many things along the way. But our joy as believers and followers of God is that we know that He's going to be with us, even in those like times, even in those seasons, even in those times when you feel like I can't keep going, but God is always there. His presence, His grace, His favor is always surrounding us, and that's just one thing I love about Him. I love that we get to be called His children, and He loves us and He protects us and He shows us favor, mercy, grace, even times that we are undeserving of it.